Hey guys, today I have another book review for you, and it is on A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. Actually, while I was reading this, I was like, Libba Bray? That's the same author who wrote The Diviners, so clicked there. But I can actually see a lot of similarities between the two books, like the writing style and just like the way that Libba Bray develops the characters and whatnot. But yes, so for those of you who haven't read this, this is about a girl named Gemma Doyle. And she basically has this opportunity to channel a specific power, or to channel powers is I guess how I would go about saying it. So she can use this power for good or bad. So the story is kind of like how she goes through like discovering what the power is, how it became to like be so powerful, I don't know. It's really good. Again, I said in my last review about The Diviners, Libba Bray has no problem making great descriptions when it comes to scenery and like just descriptions on the characters themselves. They have such great character development, and I liked this book a lot more because instead of having 6 different point of views, we had 1 point of view. So I really liked it. Yeah, but this book is really good. It has, it circles around 4 girls, and they all form this friendship together, and you kind of just see like who's really a true friend. You see a lot of like inner conflicts between the characters. It's really, really good. Not one of my favorites, but I definitely want to continue with the trilogy. I think it's only a trilogy, just these 3, but yeah, I do want to continue it, and I probably will sometime this summer because I have a lot of other series that I want to finish before I start finishing this one. So yeah, I would definitely check this out. It's awesome, and yeah. Alright, now for those of you who have read it. Alrighty, so now for those of you who have read this book, yeah, let's just get started because I have a lot to say. I liked Gemma's dry sense of humor. I felt like I saw that a lot in this book. Just kind of like when she would rebuttal people, and like, I just really liked it. I thought she had a really nice dry sense of humor, and I always like that. She wasn't like prissy or anything like Felicity or Pippa. Her brother annoyed me. I thought he was pompous and rude and just thought he was the best thing since sliced bread, and I was like, you need to get over yourself because you're not that awesome. And then when she got to the school, just like the way that Libba Bray described it, I felt that it like wasn't a school for girls. It was like, you know, we're gonna, like, I felt like they all were sent there because they could like channel some sort of power, but I ended up being wrong. It actually just was a regular women's boarding school, so I was wrong there. I liked it when she stood up to Felicity, when Felicity kept trying to like pick at her and like make her break, and she kind of stood up to her and was like, you know what, no. And then Felicity comes to her after and is like, hey, do you want to join like our secret, you know, friendship that like nobody else can join? And she was like, I'll think about it. I was like, are you kidding me? This girl, she's awful. Like, she's so, like, her and her little posse of friends are so mean to Anne, and Anne is like Gemma's only friend here. And then the moment Felicity's like, hey, you want to be friends? She's like, yeah, I'll think about it. Like, that part annoyed me. I would have been like, no, you're rude. Like, go, please reevaluate yourself. And I don't know, that really annoyed me. So when she had her first vision of the little girl whose name I'm blanking on right now, and it led her to Mary's diary, I was like, if that were me, I would have just left that school. I would have been like, see ya, this place is crazy, goodbye, a lot of hand gestures. But no, really, I would have been like, I'm done. Like, this is so scary. But she just grabbed it and was like, alrighty. So then there's like Kartik, I'm just gonna call him Kartik. I liked him in the beginning. I thought he was like, he sounded really handsome and mysterious, but then towards the end, he kind of just seemed like an ass. And I don't know, like, I felt like his character kind of dwindled in this book. Like, he started off strong in the beginning when she first had her vision of her mom dying, and then it was like kind of just went downhill. And you know, it seemed like he liked Pippa, and that annoyed Gemma, and I was like, you know what, this is just all just really weird. Why would you even like a guy that just stalks you and lives in the woods? Like, can you just take a second and evaluate that? A part I did like was when she had the vision of her mom, and then she like woke up and she had a piece of her mom's dress. I thought that was cool. That was like a different twist and also really scary. I mean, like, I still would have, that would have been me. I would have been like, all right, somebody needs to help me because this is all just really weird. So yeah, I'm just reading all my notes. I'm like, Felicity's so awful. Their whole thing is so awful. Yeah, it's true. I really didn't like their group of friends. And even Anne. Anne, like, towards the end kind of was just like, sorry, Gemma, but, you know, I'm just going to go with Felicity and Pippa because, you know, they finally are including me. I didn't like that. I, like, expected more from Anne. I thought that she would have been, like, the one true friend who would have stayed by Gemma's side. But towards the end, when Gemma's like, you know, I'm not bringing you guys back to the realms. Like, that's it. I've had enough. Anne kind of just, like, was like, whatever. Like, I'm going to gang up on you with Felicity and Pippa. And I was like, wow, Anne, wow. Like, I felt like the friendships in this book were kind of forced. I felt like when they all decided to form the new order, like, it kind of, they all just, like, promised to be each other's friend. And I didn't really like that. I was like, well, these are forced friendships. They're not real, except for, like, Felicity and Pippa's, who, like, I guess have been friends for a long time. But, you know, I didn't like the friendships in this book. They annoyed me. I don't know. They were just really weird. Throughout the entire book, I just had a really bad feeling that Felicity was a bad person. Excuse me. I mean, she is a bad person, but I had, like, a different assumption. Like, I thought that, like, there was going to be, like, Sarah and Mary were, like, reincarnated in Felicity and Gemma. I was wrong there. I was wrong throughout this entire book. But yeah, I don't know. Felicity, she bugged me. I don't know. So then you find out that Sarah was Cirque or Sears, whatever. And I was like, all right, that's cool, kind of spooky. And then Mary is really Gemma's mom. Ow. And I was like, wow. I mean, that's good. I liked it. I didn't see the Mary one coming. I didn't see that at all. I thought that was a really good twist. All right, so what else? I didn't like the whole idea of her taking them to the realms. I'm like, Gemma, this really isn't going to turn out well for you. I mean, come on. We both know that it's just not. Like, if you were brought into a magical land of magic and knights and, you know, huntresses, whatever, like, you wouldn't want to leave. Like, you would insist to go back there. I mean, everybody would. And she's like, yeah, I'm just going to bring him there. It'll be all right. Like, there's going to be no problems. What? No, there is going to be problems. I can tell you that right now. And then, so yeah, I really like this book. And one thing I did particularly like about it was on page 402 of the paperback. This paragraph is one of the best pieces I have ever read from a book in my life. So I want to share it with you guys. But forgiveness, I'll hold on to that. Sorry guys, had a little technical difficulties there. I'm running out of memory, so basically I'm not gonna read it, but on page 402 in the paperback version, this but forgiveness paragraph, it's beautiful. And I felt that it was a really awesome way to wrap up the story. So yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I want to try and finish the series probably this summer when I'm back from college. But yeah, I really liked it, and another great pick from my wonderful Christmas haul. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.